Hello, guys. It is 8 o'clock in the morning. I just got confirmation from everyone that will be in the tournament. Guys, I honestly can't describe the feeling of knowing we have 35 people that are going to be in a tournament this weekend. The feeling is it's undescribable. It's indescribable. That's the word. Indescribable. I mean this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. So let me tell you guys a little bit about what happened here. I was gonna do it at 32. I mean I was I was gonna beg to get that 30-second slot. You know what I mean? Like if I had 31 players, I would have paid somebody on PC. I would have bought them an Xbox to get the fucking to get that 30-second player. And what ended up happening is we have 35 people signed up, and 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 this being the biggest event in the history of Xbox Kane's Wrath, I had to let him in. I had to do something. So what I just been doing from midnight till now. I've been going around. I've been getting confirmations individually from every single person, except for some people that I knew were going to be in regardless. Um, so what happened here? Let me explain the bracket. Do you see how it's cut kind of like right here? Like none of these people will meet any of these people to the final. So pretty much what's going to happen in the final of the winners bracket is going to be a Brit versus an American, which I think is kind of cool. Or somebody that's not an American versus American. Whatever. But the reason it was done is because I need these matches to go as fast as possible. So what we're doing is I did it by time zone so players could actually get their games in. Now, it didn't work out perfectly. Some people are not in the right time zones. I know. It's because it doesn't work out exactly perfect. I did it the best I can, and I think the way it's set up is the fastest and most efficient way that we're going to get this tournament done, and that's what we need. Um, so let me explain what I did. I actually seeded a few people. I'm not going to say who they were. They were players that I believe to be very good players. You can look in the what is it standings. This is incorrect. This is not from best to worst. This is absolutely not from best to worst. I mean, look at this. We have Patriot below all these people. That's not right. It, because of the way it's set up. Now, what happened was I seeded a few people. I'm not going to name the per people. And then I split them up perfectly so that they would end up on the right side of the bracket where it'd be right time zones. And then everybody else was just filled in. It was an automatic fill in. You can tell from here, I'm not happy with some of the seeds, but it's random, and I do believe it's going to work out very well. It's going to make the tournament fan fucking tastic. I and I gotta say it again. 35 people, guys. 35! Like, that's insane! Now, on the left side, we have these people right here. Now, these are people that I believe to be maybes slash people that might not get their gold. You know, things like that. So I had to put somebody, give somebody the sword of the stick. And I feel the worst about this one. Captain Redneck, he's my boy. He's the man. And he's got to face Pink Kilo in the I guess you call these preliminaries to get actually into the main part of the tournament, and I feel horrible for that. Cuz Captain Redneck, he's my man. He is my man. And we got Pink Kilo. Just recently got a mic. He actually doesn't sound like what his name implies there. So they're going to duke it out in the preliminary fights here. And I'll be taking on that person. After that, um, these everyone will also fight. And then we have these players here. We have Ryan Cam and Dark Genesis, so we have to fight to play against Wonder. And then you have One Vision, who I didn't know if he was going to have gold or not. That's why I put him there against Death Reborn. The winner of this will play DK here. Alright, so now that we got those weird ones out of the way, once you get here, I'm not going to explain all this right now because it's obvious. You win, you move on, you lose, you go back. There will be pictures on my website. I actually have a map that you have to play first for every single round. It'll make the tournament more fascinating, and it'll be better all around. You can see that on consolerts.com. It will be in the description of this video. So we have, let me do a little prediction video. I will not be doing predictions for the losers bracket because that will take way too long. So back up here, this is just predictions. This is definitely not how it's probably going to go. It's just my personal predictions. It's almost impossible to predict these things, but I'm going to try. Just for fun of it. Just to give yourself a little challenge. So like, if I say you're going to lose to somebody and you beat them, I applaud you. Shove that shit in my face for the next year. Never let me live it down. Do not let me live it down if I say you're going to lose to somebody and you beat them. Don't let it happen. Just don't. Alright, anyway, let's get to it. Between these two, I haven't actually seen them play, really. I'm going to say Redneck. I'm going to go on a limb here. I'm going to say Redneck wins. The next here, we'll go all the way to here. I'll play Redneck. I'm going to say that hopefully I'm not going to drop a game. He might surprise you. He might get a game in. But I'm assuming I won't drop a game and I'll move here. The next set of players, Nylonic and McDizzle. I think Nylonic will win, but I don't think it'll be a clean sweep. I think McDizzle may fight. McDizzle might win. He actually might take it out. I haven't seen him play recently. I saw him play a while ago, but it wasn't a 1v1 or anything, so I'm not sure where his 1v1 skills are. I know he's been learning a lot lately. He's definitely coming up, so it could be a good fight between him and Nylonic. We'll see what happens, but if I had to make a prediction with the knowledge I have now, probably Nylonic. But won't be a clean sweep, so it'll be me and Nylonic here. Then I think I'm going to beat Nylonic clean sweep, and I'm going to go here. Now let's get into the next part of the bracket. We have Decimation and Dizzy Diz. I don't know who Dizzy Diz is, so I'm just saying Decimation will actually go here. I don't know what the score will be, but I'm sure he'll win. Slayer and Great John. Great John, he's an awesome dude, but I do believe Slayer will be the winner here, and he'll move here. I think when it gets to come to the tournament blood, like that feeling you get when you're in a tournament, I think Decimation will actually take it. It will not be a clean victory by any means. I do think Decimation will get by here, and he'll play me here. And if it's me and Decimation here, no, I'm obviously probably gonna vote for myself. I think I'll beat Decimation and move to round 5. I don't think it'll be a clean victory. I think I'll probably lose a game or two, depending on the rounds. I'm not sure what they are. I know I have them written down. And then I'll move to the semifinals of the winner bracket. Now we move on to here. Lamas and CNC Conquer. CNC Conquer just got his disc back. That's my boy Texas. I think Lamas will beat Conquer, but I think Conquer will surprise him and might actually get a game off him. But we'll have to see. So my vote, though, is Lamas will go here. But Conquer does have a chance as long as he plays straight and doesn't screw around. I think Conquer may have a chance of winning, but if I had to put my money down right now, Lamas is going to take that victory. Then we have Ginger, a.k.a. Hero Absolution, and Mustang. Now, if I were to head and make a vote here, I'm going to give it to Ginger. Mustang, I might actually get him a game or two. Mustang is a fantastic player. But I think if I had to put my money down, I'd say Ginger probably wins. And I'm sure Mustang will get a game or two off him, depending on how the brackets are. But if I had to call a winner for that, I'm going to give it to Ginger. Mustang's awesome, though. He's definitely going to win that. We have Venus and Musclehead. Musclehead. I haven't seen him play too much, but I'm pretty sure Venus will get that win there. Clean slate. And Musclehead will move to losers bracket. Musclehead will probably move his way through the loser bracket a little bit. We have Death Sentence, who doesn't even play Xbox anymore. But if I had to vote, I can just hear Smart's voice in my head right now. What do you mean he's going to beat me? You're an ass, Flame. Nah. But I think Death Sentence will beat Smart and move here. So here we're going to have Ginger and Lamas. Now that's going to be... hmm. I don't know. That's a tough one. That's a really tough one. It might come down to the map in the round. It might come down to the map that you have to play in round 3 for them. That's how close I think that is. Um, I guess we'll see. If I, damn, it's so hard to call. Hmm, I don't know. Um, I'm just. I don't want to call this wrong. I mean, I'm probably gonna call a lot of these wrong, but I'm gonna say Lamas takes it. I think Lamas will take it and move on to the round 4 here. Now, Venus and Death Sentence. I mean, this will not be. I'm gonna tell you guys, this is gonna be a close fuck. This is gonna be a great game. I'm gonna make sure I moderate this one. That's gonna be fantastic. Um, Venus and Death Sentence, they're gonna move here. I think Death Sentence will get Venus. I think Death Sentence will throw Venus off. Death Sentence will probably get it, and he'll move here. Venus will put up one hell of a fight, and Venus might win. It's probably 50-50. And I could be wrong. Venus might absolutely destroy Death Sentence. But if I had to put my money down on him, Death Sentence is a tournament player. He's been in a lot of PC tournaments. He's been playing Xbox for a long, long time. He's played the best of the best throughout the years. I think he'd get him, though. Venus is probably going to be like, oh, hell nah. I'm going to whoop that bitch and not lose a single game. You know what? I hope he does. I hope he proves me wrong. But I see Death Sentence gets that. So it's going to be Death Sentence versus Lamas here. And in my opinion, I think Lamas is going to struggle against Death Sentence because he hasn't played against Death Sentence style play before. But if I had to give it a vote, I had to vote for something. If Death Sentence gets warm-ups in, here's my prediction. Here's my prediction. If Death Sentence gets warm-ups in, and he's looking really good against Venus, and really good in his preliminary games where he's warming up before the tournament, I think he'll beat Lamas. If not, and he's not doing it, he just skins by Venus, then I think Lamas will take him and he'll move in. So this is going to be an iffy thing. Regardless, though, this is going to be versus me, and in this tournament, I'm going to say I'm probably going to either clean sweep or just drop a single game here and move on to the finals. I know this is semis, but this is actually the finals of the final bracket. Now let's move down to this bracket, which is crazy. Absolutely crazy. So the way this is working is these two will play, if I can get them to play. I'm not sure if Ryan Cam has an Xbox 360 fixed yet. We'll find out. If not, Dark Genesis will move into the slot. But if these two do play, I'm giving it to Ryan Cam. Ryan Cam is Jamsky's cousin. He's a fantastic player. All right, so we have that. I think Ryan Cam versus Wonderbread. I think Wonderbread, even though he's rusty, I'm pretty sure he'll beat Ryan Cam. Ryan Cam may snake a game off him. Let me move on to the next one. We have Patriot and Greek and Proud. I think Patriot will sweep Greek and Proud. Greek and Proud may get a game in. Greek and Proud is definitely a very good player. Can't mess around versus him. He's solid all around. Wonderbread versus Patriot. I think... Alright. So, if Patriot doesn't psych himself out, I think he'll beat Wonder. That's my guess. That's a prediction. My prediction is he will get Wonder if he doesn't psych himself. He psychs himself out and says, well, Wonder's the best, or Wonder's better than me, whatever. I think he'll lose. I mean, he'll get psyched out and he'll lose. If Patriot goes in there going, you know what, I've been playing very well versus all the good players lately, I think I can get in there, I bet Patriot will win. As much as I hate to say it, I think Patriot will get Wonder in the round 3. But if I had to put my money on somebody, just because of, my personal opinion, I'd say Wonder gets it, but by a hair. By a hair. Wonder will get it by a hair. So Wonder would move here. We can move down here now. Riding Turtles and Tipsy. I'm going to give this to Turtles. I think Turtles will beat him. Turtles is an amazing player. Tipsy, though, I think he's going to come very far. through that loser bracket and surprise a lot of people. But or maybe he'll beat Turtles. He could beat Turtles. But if I had to put my money down, I'm going to give it to Turtles. And Turtles will probably drop a game, though, to Tipsy. Next one, Atomic Shot and Killer Elite. I'm going to give that Atomic Shot. I think Killer Elite may snake a game off him, but I'm pretty sure Atomic Shock will get that. So then it'll be Atomic Shot versus Turtles. These guys have great games. Like, these guys have fantastic games. That's going to be a hard one to call. Oh, my God. I mean, I love both these guys. You guys don't understand. These guys are like some of my favorite people that live over there. And yep. Damn. Okay, so I'm going to go with the same thing I said with Descents. The exact same thing. If Turtles is on point, if he comes back and plays at his best, I think he may snake by Atomic. But on the flip side of that coin, if Atomic doesn't come in and he's not high, he's not drunk, he's not doing any weird drugs, and he's not tired from work, that could go either way because they're both fantastic. But there's got to be a prediction here. I can't say 50-50. I can't. Damn. The person I'd say no for is gonna hate me. You know what? Because I think I'm gonna say this for one reason. I think it'll give the other person that little grit that's gonna put their boot in the ground and say, listen, I'm going forward. I don't care what that fucker says. So I'm gonna say Turtles beats Atomic by a hair, just so Atomic will go, you know what, you little bitch? I'm gonna prove your American fat fucking steak Pepsi eating bitch ass wrong and beat Turtles. But my prediction is Turtles are gonna move forward. Turtles versus Wonder. That's gonna be good. Turtles is very good. I've seen take games off Wonder a lot. Wonder seen take games off Turtles in their prime, of course. They both play fantastic. If I had to be a betting man, though, I'd say Wonder beats Turtles, but no clean sweep. Definitely not. It'll be a close game. So Wonder moves here. Over here, we're going to have One Vision and Reborn fight off. One Vision, I'm not sure if he has gold, like I said. If he gets gold, he'll definitely jump on, get some games. It'll be Reborn and One Vision. I think the winner of that would be One Vision versus DK. Obviously, I'm going to have to say DK beats One Vision, but One Vision could surprise us. He might be able to beat DK. He's been playing every single day on PC. He's warmed up. He's just, as long as he gets the controls down, he might surprise us and beat DK. But if I had to pick surprise, if I had to make my money, I'd say DK wins it. Probably clean sweep due to One Vision not playing. But he could surprise me. He could come in, beat DK's ass, and then I look like an idiot. I mean, I hope I do. I mean, I hope I get proved wrong with these. I mean, these are just for fun. These are just my opinions. So DK moves here. Demir Nightmare. Nightmare, he's one of those players. He's a sleeper, man. He's a sleeper. He doesn't play 1v1s a lot. If I had to give it a vote, though, I would say Demir. I would say Demir gets Nightmare, but I say Demir is a sleeper, man. I think he might get a game on Gypsy. Nightmare is really good. He might even win. He could definitely get that game. But if I had to make a prediction, I'm going to give it to Demir, a.k.a. Gypsy. Down here we have Gen Carnage and Jaspari. Gen Carnage, not a player we see a lot in my stream a lot, but I think he's been on there once or twice. I might have been. Maybe in the past. He's a solid player. Solid player, man. If I had to take a guess, though, I'd say Jaspari gets Gen Carnage and moves on. Tesla and RVB, RWBY97. This guy is in my stream all the time. Did not know his gamer tag. Did not know his gamer tag. I feel like an ass because this guy is watching my stream all the time. I haven't seen him play, but because I know Tesla's a great player, I'm going to say Tesla gets him. I don't know the numbers. And I'm sorry, RVB, I just haven't seen you play. Maybe you're really good, man. I don't know. But best of luck to you. And so I say Tesla moves forward. Tesla and Jaspari. Okay, that's one of those things. If Jaspari's playing well, he'll get Tesla. But if Tesla's on point and Jaspari's, not there, I gotta give it to Tesla. But if I gotta take a vote here. I'll give it. I almost said Tesla there. I'm gonna give it to Jaspari. I almost said Tesla though. It came out of my mouth a little bit. I'm gonna say Jaspari takes it and goes here. I hope Tesla proves me wrong, man. Shove it in my face. So it'll be Tesla versus DK. Tesla's a very good player, man. Um, um, I might, I'll give it to DK if DK's on point. DK's on point, he'll get Tesla. But I I would bet everything I own that Tesla's gonna snake a game off him or two. Definitely, I doubt. Yeah, I have no doubt. Tesla will snake a game off him, or Tesla will win. I don't know, but if I had to bet, DK. He's been improving so much since he came back. Like he's almost at where he was. Like he's every day he doubles. He gets better and better and better. He's like a it's like a rollout effect. Just gets snowballing, just getting better and bigger, and bigger every single day. And it's not by a little. He's like jumping levels, as you would expect somebody of DK's caliber to do. So then we have the matchup that I will be streaming the shit out of if it happens. We will have Wonder Bread versus DK. Battle of the Europeans. Clash of the European Titans, man. How do you call that? How do you call DK versus Wonder? How do you call that? Oh my god. How do you call DK versus Wonder? No, man. Oh my god. How do you call DK versus Wonder? Hmm. Man. Alright, I'm gonna make it pretty accurate. It's obviously it's not gonna be accurate, most likely. But what I mean is, I'm gonna try to go in depth with this prediction. I predict because I think it's gonna be a long one. I think it's like a 7 or that's quite a few games. This one, I think Wonder is gonna, as much as DK is gonna be like, you're a little dick, but I think Wonder's gonna beat his ass probably 2, 3 games in a row, just off of fucking Wonder's style is gonna catch DK off guard. But then I think DK will he'll adapt. DK adapts, man. He's just like me, man. He adapts, and I think he'll make a comeback and win. That's my prediction. I predict Wonder will be winning, and DK comes back and takes the W. Final prediction. Bam, done. That's the prediction. You don't like it? Yell at me in the comments. Oh, then we have this one. Me and DK. The clash of the fucking Titans over here, man. Kane's Wrath, early Titan, late Titan, mid Titan. We've done it all. We've been the best fucking forever. I mean, we've been recognized as top players since this game came out. I mean, there's nobody disputes that we've been top 1, 2, or 3 at some point in time throughout the history of this game, and it'll be one hell of a game, man. If I meet him in the finals, I'll be honored, man. I'll be happy to fight somebody that I know has been playing the game as long as me, man. Years wise, and obviously probably not as much, especially lately because he hasn't played in a while. But if I made a prediction, I'm gonna give it to myself just because I've been playing more. I mean, I played this game a lot. I'm gonna give it to myself, and I will move to the grand final. Now, a weird prediction that I'd like. This is what I'd like to see. What I think will happen. Um, for the winner of the losers bracket, DK is gonna drop down. I mean, that's if he loses. If you know, AH, he will be right here, and he will play the winner of this. The player that comes up through the losers bracket is gonna be the wild card. It could be anyone. It could be anyone. I predict in the losers bracket for the final. It's a semi, but it's actually the final. Final of the losers bracket. If I had to make a prediction of who is going to be there. Whew, man. Man. DK, obviously, but who's the other guy? Let me take a peek. Let me take a peek. Give me a second. So, we had me. And, who was up here with me? Lamas. And then DK, and who is the other guy? Wonder. Lamas. So it'd be like Lamas and Wonder or something down here? I'm not sure exactly how that works. But if I were to make a prediction, I'd say Lamas beats Wonder in round 8. Or whatever. And comes here and plays DK. And then maybe I have the grand final with DK again. But you know what? I'm going to go out on a limb here. I'm going to say, this is my prediction, and I'm going to get flack for it. I'm going to get fucking ripped in the comments. Absolutely ripped. I say Lamas beats DK in the semis. I said it. I said it. Lamas beats, as much as I fucking hate that little shit stain, I say Lamas beats DK in the semis, moves on to the grand final with me, and I have the grand final with Lamas. That, ladies and gentlemen, is my prediction. It's going to be one hell of a tournament, guys. Like this, you're not going to want to miss this. I will be live streaming from Friday to Sunday. I will be sleeping hardly at all. Even when the tournament's not going, we're going to be having games, guys. We're going to be having epic fucking games. Make sure you're there. Like, I can't. What else do you even say? You know, it's funny. I could I could drop the Cat and Redneck in the first round. DK could get fucking destroyed by One Vision, and we both go to losers bracket. My predictions mean nothing. They're just something for you guys to banter about and say, "Oh, Flame Dramon's a dick for whatever." But those were my predictions. Those are personal. Those are truthful. They were my predictions. Some are really hard to call. Some I only called because I had to. Some I know are going to be really close. But those are my predictions. And that's why I think the tournament's going to go. Now, to business here. The cash prize payouts will be listed on the website on consolerts.com. Again, that's consolerts.com. It will be in the description of this video. The brackets will be in the website. You'll be able to see what map is played first on each round and what the map pool is. In my previous video, the promo, you actually saw the map pool, but it'll be on paper just so you can see exactly. The best ofs for each round, including the winner's bracket, finals bracket, and the grand final. I can verbally tell you right now, the grand final will be a first to 11. It's going to be the most amazing spectacle any of you have ever seen. So, I mean, get your popcorn, get a drink. That grand final is going to be probably the most intense matches that Kane's Wrath has absolutely ever seen. It's going to be amazing. It's going to test endurance. It's going to test being able to switch up your build. It's going to test your adaptability. It's going to test it all. You're going to have to pull out it all once you get to those grand finals. The semis won't be any joke either. They're going to be pretty long. Not nearly as long, but close. The rules, the brackets, the round numbers, the maps for each round will all be on the website. Take a look. If you have a problem, you cannot attend this tournament and your name is on this list, let me know as fast as possible. That's the best thing you can do, is let me know right away. I'll get that slot filled. I won't be mad or anything. I mean, honestly, I'll be happy that you told me right away. If you have an issue finding someone on Playday, I guess you could call it. On Friday, we're going to try to get all round 2, 3, and 4 knocked out. And most of the losers bracket knocked out. If you guys could do that for me, everybody on this list, everybody you're looking at, every single one of them, except for a few which I will be getting fixed, will be on my friends list, my Flamedramon account friends list. Add me. If you are looking at your name right now on this screen, you add my Flamedramon account on Xbox. Do it, no questions asked. The reason for that is so that people can find you. Say Ryan Cam needs to find GER Dark Genesis. Well, how do I find that guy? On my friends list. On my friends list. Currently, the moderators will be myself. We will have DK moderating some if he can. He won't be streaming, I don't think. He might be streaming himself at some points, but he will be recording, like actually recording, and sending me the files for the final video at the end, because I'm making a giant video for the tournament. It's going to be amazing. And one of our referees, if you are having a game and I am busy and DK is busy or not on, and you're trying to get your game over, and you got your opponents on, you need to go right now. I'm Rock Lee. He will be hosting. He'll be a referee, aka Jacob, aka JB. He will be a moderator. His name is I'm Rock Lee. So find him. He will moderate for you. Now, how it will be decided? Let's say here's what's going to happen. Say you're in a game, someone lags out. I fucking hope it doesn't happen. But if it does, the moderator will decide whether it's a redo or if someone was significantly winning. It will not be, oh, he killed one harvester in the beginning with 5 bikes. He was down a harvester. No, that's simply not good enough. You have to be decisively winning. Now, if it's really fishy, and like say you go in, you kill 2 harvesters, the guy's got 1 harvester left, you're on 4 and 2, and the guy disconnects. You can't see me, I'm doing a little quotations with my fingers here. That will count as a loss. I mean, we can't say or not whether you just thought, well, I'm about to be in a bad position, I'm going to quit. No. If you're in a bad position like that, it's a loss, game over. The mothership pops up in your base, but you looks like you're about to win, but mothership probably going to kill you, and you lag out, supposedly, right there. The guy with the mothership's going to get that win. Don't lag out. Lag out is bad idea. Fix your shit. That's the best thing I can tell you. If it looks like you might lose and you lag out, you're probably going to get called out on it. You will not lose the series. You will not lose your entire series. You'll just lose that game, which could possibly lose you the series. But you will not lose the series. So, that's really all I got to say on that. Guys, be in that Twitch chat all day from Friday to Sunday. Be in that Twitch. I don't care if you're not home. Leave your computer on and put your damn self in the Twitch channel. Make a Twitch account and sit in there. I don't care. This is going to be the biggest event. It's going to be the biggest event from Kane's Wrath on Xbox, and I'm going to make sure it happens. I don't care. Be in that Twitch chat. Be active if you can. Talk to people. This whole tournament is about fixing the community, keeping this game going. I love this game. You guys don't get it. I love this game. I love the way it's played. I love how it's different every single time, even if it's just by a little bit sometimes. I love the people. I love the arguing. I love getting people together and doing tournaments like this. I love making people who hate each other play each other. I love watching people who are like best friends get torn apart by playing each other. This game it's a cancer that you don't want to get rid of. It's like a leech that you won't even rip off because you want it there. I know you guys know what I mean. This game, it's a part of most of us, man. We have a history with it. The newer players, they're probably starting to feel that. Anyway, I gotta stop bannering here. All the stuff will be on the website. Click Console RTS, click Kane's Wrath, and click the tournament. Everything will be on that page by the time you are listening to this. I am Flame Dramon, and I'm out. Peace.